I talked briefly on another video about the iLobby origin story and when I worked at the studios in the entertainment industry at MCA as a parent to Universal. And why it was important for, and still is, the entertainment industry or any industry to work closely with the government, to work closely with Washington. And when companies realize that, they tend to have some success. In some cases, it's outsized in terms of what they hope to accomplish, and in other times, it's significantly less. But what I ended up saying at the end of that was that once people figured out how to do this, they abandoned other tactics. They still may have given money to candidates who are running for office. They may still have supported various campaigns. But the key thing was they were clear on the issues that they wanted to get done, and they were usually very specific to their industry. And as you move down the chain from the larger companies to the mid-sized, to the smaller companies, to the average individual, you find that there is less and less of that, meaning that people are not organized, they don't have the tools, they don't have the training, they don't know what to do. They do these hodgepodge things that people did 100 years ago, like marching in Washington. I mean, here's a great question. When was the last time you ever saw some of the top lobbying attorneys who surround Congress in the buildings that they have? When was the last time you saw them marching in Washington? The answer is probably never. And when was the last time you saw some of the large lobbying firms send all their staff to hold up signs and walk around the Washington Mall? And the answer probably is never. So I left off saying that the question I came up with that I believed is possible was through technology, crowdsourcing, and crowdfunding, the small business and the average person could actually get into the game. And they could do it in a significant way, but they would need to understand how to do that. And that was what caused me really to start having all these conversations with friends and explaining it again and again and again. They never heard of it. But if you talk to government affairs people at the top Fortune 500 companies, they will know exactly what I'm talking about because that's their wheelhouse. That's what they do. They work on these issues, they work on them for a long period of time, and then they finally get them done. So what I did was, last year, wrote this book, How to Change a Law, which is available on Amazon. And it goes into what you need to do to really be able to make the change that you want to get done. So I encourage you to read it, take a look at it, and hopefully that will help you move down the line a little bit. Okay, good, thanks.